Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's conversation. On today's topic, none of my two girls know what this topic is all about, but I'm just going to throw it out for them as a surprise. Yvonne have already said that she will slide under the
I'll play the fifth.
And she will play the fifth. But let me introduce my panel. On my left hand side, I have Yvonne, welcome back. Hello. And then on my right hand, Amaka, who is still coughing anyway, but she's not feeling well. She's very poorly. But at the same time, I like to take the banter. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, this topic
and I did the fifth, so
usually I would tell them, this is the topic we have, but this one they have no idea what this topic is.
That's why I call Cynthia's conversation. So exactly. It's Cynthia that's conversing by herself.
So this one is me. Has nothing to do with viewer request. This is me. Ladies, do you have a favorite child?
Yeah, but you told me an idea about that.
But you didn't know I was going to say to that.
No, you did.
Okay, now you know. Okay, Yvonne, do you have a favorite child? I'll go to you first. Why I'm gushing myself on this chocolate?
Okay, do I have a favorite child? No.
You don't?
But do I gravitate to probably one child more than the other?
This guy is speaking English. To gravitate and favorite is the same thing.
Are you on the head gravitating?
No.
Are you going to the
so why are you gravitating? Because you like them more?
Because you like them the more?
No, it's not like...
What does your gravitating mean?
Gravitate... Look, if you gravitate towards a child, it could be that maybe the child that you have that is more sickly, or there's something, like...
No, remove sickness out of it. Remove
the
health.
Question is, do you have
remove health out of it?
I said no.
Why?
Why should I have a
So why are you gravitating to this child?
Okay, you just said it. You are gravitating to one. Why?
It's got nothing to do with the health.
Okay, if we're removing health, then the answer is no.
The answer is no.
You sure?
No, I'm sure. 100%. Okay. Let's say why are you? No, hang on.
Flip the coin. You just like to flip the coin.
Oh, guys, I like to flip my coins. Sorry, let me take the chocolate to my mouth.
This coin, I need to see it.
Okay.
Who has coin?
No, hang on. Yvonne, why are you gravitating towards one? Let her answer first. You can't run away from the question to say, no, I don't have. You can slice under the table if you want. Guys, excuse me, but I'm enjoying my chocolate. Why are you gravitating
to that child?
The reason, okay. I have 3 children.
We don't care whether you have 20.
One of them would probably be able to, in my mind, can take care of himself or herself. So I'll probably be there, maybe guide. I have another child that probably will need more of my help than the other one. And then I have another child that I have to be there constantly.
This one is a politician. She hasn't answered the question.
No. You asked me a question.
No, why are you gravitating to that child? You are telling me one child is this, one child is that. I'm not answering the question.
I have answered the question. I used the word, this child needs more help.
That's why you're gravitating to that child.
Yes, that more help in basic things, Like I said, I have a child that I don't need to worry because he or she can probably take care of things. I don't even
before
need
they get to that age, like from childhood to that stage. Oh. Exactly. You cutting the edges before they get from the 0 toddler to this can take care of themselves. Did you have it?
And let me tell you, this thing you just said, that one that you actually said that can do things by themselves, that's the one that's your favorite child. That's what I believe.
Is the second one that I think
I get you guys thinking.
No, I'm talking to her.
No, but the fact that the topic is getting you guys thinking. And you guys think,
because we've discussed this one.
They guessed it. Okay, let her finish. Okay, why? Okay, no.
So you don't have.
You know these people where get like 6 degrees.
My dear.
The grammar will gravitate. So I have flipped the coins like I always flip the coins.
I need to see this coin.
Excuse me, cameraman. Can you give me a coin? Please. Just 1 minute, audience. Let me see if I can have coins. So this coin, all the coins that we have is only 2 sides.
No, you can flip coin different sides. You really give her the coin.
My people, this coin, I twist it up and down.
You flip it.
Okay, that's one side.
That's not how to flip it.
Shut up. That's the head, no.
The tail?
That's the tail, right, okay. So before she does that, it's on the tail.
Hey, girl. No, we are still waiting for this English useless to finish.
Can I
By the time she finish, I will finish the whole bowl of chocolate. Let her go. Why I'm gushing myself about this chocolate.
Can I plead the fifth and pass that question to Amaka?
Okay, Amaka, do you
I'm
have
struggling with that question.
Well, okay, I'll still come back to it.
I am
struggling.
struggling. No, I know. I'm struggling with that question.
Are you flipping the coin?
Should I flip the coin? Okay, I flipped the coin before. I can't see you. Is that the head? That's head.
You need my glasses.
Shut up. Right. I'll tell you. People say I have a favorite child. I try very hard. No, let me finish. Ask me the question. When I was growing up, because my parents, my mom made it very obvious that she had a favorite, and she always told me that, I swore that I'll try as much as possible not to show favoritism to any child. Right? Now, I flip the coin. The person that people actually think is a favorite child is not the one. If I was to go down that line and say that I had a favorite child, the one that people actually think, like you said, maybe you gravitate towards the person. This one is probably the quietest of my children. He gives me less stress. That's one. The one I think I probably that's probably just I don't know. It probably,
Are you afraid to use the word favorite?
No, probably will say was my favorite child. No, why should I be afraid? I'll probably say was my favorite child, right? It's the one that I know I can talk to, who to me is my confidant. That's who, to me, if I decide to choose one that was a favorite child, will be that one.
Amaka, what happened to all the bond things?
Excuse me, people. That's 1, 2, 3. It's nothing to do with me. 4, 5. Flip the coin. Okay, there's one here.
How do I end up with this?
Alcohol is not a good thing.
I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee. I don't drink coffee. It's tea. I'm having my glass back.
Can we throw the question to you?
Okay, give me coins. I need to
You need to flip this coin.
Okay.
You have to flip the coin.
You are flipping the coins in the wrong way. You have to toss it. Like that.
No.
You have to toss it.
Be serious. You have a favorite child.
No, I don't. Oh God, how do I end up with you? Hey, God.
Do you not have a favorite child?
No, I don't.
Liar. Liar, pants on fire.
I never lie.
Oh yeah.
But
you yourself know you have.
No, I don't.
Even your children say you have a favorite
No,
child.
I don't.
I can call the cameraman to come and...
No. Can you listen?
Okay. Or like I am gravitating to the one that needs.
I'm not gravitating. I think you love your children. This is me. I don't know about other people. I love my children differently. It doesn't mean that I have a favorite. People from outside will say my son. I have 5 children, by the way. People from outside will say my son is my favorite.
No.
Yeah, but my son will go.
No.
The youngest of the twins is my favorite. Some people will say my last one is my favorite because she's the baby.
No.
But I tell you what.
And I from outside.
Yeah, but you will say that one of the twins is my favorite.
Yeah, the youngest one. Yes.
The youngest of the twins is
because there's a way you smile. There's a way. This is how. Oh, just give me. See, she's even smiling now. I haven't even said anything. She's smiling. Am I lying?
No,
there's a way she bends her neck and she'll smile.
No.
Look at her.
No.
She's smiling and she's denying it that you can see.
No. I think I love them I love them differently. The thing with Brenda is, the one you think is my favorite is Brenda, which is the one of the twins. Brenda has a special needs. So Brenda don't have words. But
even you should leave that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even with all that she doesn't have a verbal communication. She has an amazing smile.
Hey, see what I saying the same thing.
No, hang on. Listen, Amaka,
because
listen.
Faith has an amazing smile.
Her smile will just melt your heart.
Whose heart?
My heart.
Exactly.
So that doesn't mean she's my favorite. But I tell you what, when I had my son, when I had Andrew, it was just I had a daughter back home in Nigeria before I came to Europe. So my son became, when I had him, it was just me and him first here. And it was just, you know, when I had my daughter, I was young, I was naive. Most of the job was done by my grandmother, you know. But when my son came in, it was just, from day one, it was just my son. And even
does
now,
he have an amazing smile?
He does. He
yes,
does.
But it is
When he was young.
When she was talking about Brenda's and Miss, she speaks when it just melts your heart.
But I say, Faith, the youngest, is my sunshine. When I mean,
she's trying to justify, but we know she has a favorite child.
It's not true. You just love them differently. With my son now, that he's nearly 22, he's like the king of my castle. You know what I mean? I can call him up 3 o'clock in the morning, and if he doesn't answer my phone, I will leave him the blackmailing message that parents usually leave for themselves. How can you do this to me? I've been calling you all day, you don't respond. Have you, when I finally get him on the phone, the first thing I go, have you forgotten about your mother? Andrew, it's me, oh. You know, we always tend to use our blackmail. And he falls for it all the time. And then I have Brenda, oh my God, she's the lady. She will hop, you know. She do
Brenda or Brandy?
Brandy. Oh, Brandy.
That's my favorite.
Brandy is the hopping madam. Sometimes I will go, how did I end up with this one first? We don't top pass me for this house. So
then
I don't.
Having me, Brenda. Can you see that
You
smile?
are trying to force this in my mouth. I personally think some parents have their favorite because I am not my mom's favorite, and I know my mom's favorite, and she can't hide it. Even as much as she, you know, I'm not my mom. So, and then on my father's side now, we have my brothers and sisters go, you are my dad's favorite. But I don't think I am. I just like to ask questions. And I'm very open and very understanding. If you tell me the reason why things are done or why you do some certain things, I don't question because I respect them. But some parents don't know how to hide it. Go get a life. You are well enough for me to. At least I can tell you, I don't know about other parents. I don't think I have a specific favorite child. Because the reason why this question came about, that somebody was asking that he has a mom and dad. And whenever they have 2 children, a boy and a girl. So whenever they ask the parents, who is your favorite? The parent always say, you are my favorite girl, you are my favorite boy. So the girl was like, they're just saying it.
Just because.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So that was the reason why I said that was a good comment. And then the girl is actually the senior and the boy is the junior. So the girl was like, I think my brother have it easy. Because and it was a question no, it was white. And it was a question that they asked a talk host guy. And the guy said, probably when your mom have you, the first one, they were running after you, don't do this, don't do that. No. And then when they have the boy, if you want to put your hand in the fire, they say, just let him do it. If he boy, no boy. And then as soon as they said that, I was like, I used to say, when I was growing up with my mom was very straight. When I mean, if I do anything and they say, let your mom come, I'll be shitting on my pants.
But you were not the first for your mom though.
Yeah, but I wasn't living with her that time. I was living with my grandmother. So if I did anything and they say, oh, when your mom come, I used to shit on myself 3 months before my mom would even come to the village. You get what I mean? So, and now that she brought up my daughter, she's so lenient. And I am fuming to say, how dare she treat me like that? She was this.
But grandparents are very lenient to the grandchildren.
But and then I came to find out that, like Andrew say now to say, I was very tough with him and I'm very linear with it. And I understand why the host said that to the children, that your parents are probably just tired. I am tired. Yeah, sometimes when Faith do some certain things, I say, Faith, I take God beg you. You don't do. But during the Andrew time, hey, no.
I don't agree with that. Because
I'm saying
for you, yeah. And they're not the first child.
No, not at all.
Right. My situation, I'm not the first child. For all my life, I knew I was one that they scolded the most. My older brother, she always said it. My mom always said it. My oldest brother and my youngest sister were her favorites. Do you understand? So
both of you in the middle were just Jara.
we're just there, Jara were the bad people.
Okay.
Her first child. Do you understand? So they treated
mommy have favorites.
and I knew it.
No.
Okay.
You see, I personally don't like that question. I don't like that word favorite because it's, unless don't get me wrong, there are parents who actually come out and say,
yes, but mine said it.
No. There are parents that come out and say, this is my favorite child.
Yeah.
You know? I didn't experience that.
Okay.
And to ask that question, I think is a bit unfair, but that's fine if they want to go that way, because don't forget that when you're doing that, these kids, they hear it, they feel bad, blah blah blah. Again, it depends on how they say it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes how, you could say it and everybody know, oh, they're just having a laugh.
Yeah.
Or you could say it and mean it and tend to. I think the one that really gets me is when you focus on one child.
You do though.
And then I'm saying, I'm saying, and which is not fair because psychologically you're traumatizing that child. You understand? Now the question is, do I have a favorite? Which is why I said no, because I can't. All my children, they're all like special in their own way. They're all different. And
that's what I
special.
say. You love them differently.
I love them differently.
Yes.
And then again, like when you were giving the story about when you had your daughter and your son, not only do you love your children differently, as these children are growing up, both you and the children are changing.
Yes.
Probably the ratio in which you used to might change, or it might still be the same, but then it kind of grows.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't have a favorite.
Okay, let's flip the points.
I don't have a favorite kid.
No.
I still use the word gravitate.
Idiots.
I
Head or tail?
gravitate.
Okay.
I gravitate to my children in different
Yeah.
ways. I probably
the
will
thing
go more for the child that needs me more.
Obviously.
That doesn't mean
Because you think he needs
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you think.
That's me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think. But that doesn't make me. Well, that's the thing. That doesn't mean that person is my favorite child.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other children might not think that.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, it depends on. Like I said, if it's I'm looking in terms of
But
need.
to us,
Because if I'm
to us,
yeah,
it's different.
yeah.
The reason why I said to us is different because we both have children that need
special needs.
with special
That's
needs.
why I say take that special need out.
No, but
I'm
but
not
that's
actually,
why
I'm not even referring to my child with special needs.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not even
But
referring to.
a lot of people
Okay, I
will
think I
say
know
if you
Yeah.
have a special need child, it changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, I love my son differently the way because sometimes now and honestly sometimes
She are also like husband and wife. Please.
no
That's what
honestly
I'm saying.
when my youngest do something now, sometimes I go, God, I am so tired to bother with this girl. But
Old age.
exactly. And then what do I always said? I said, if you take old age born, you end up with this. This is because sometimes that she will say some sentences and I'm like, somebody beg this girl to shut it.
She actually kneels down and begs them.
I said, it's okay. You agreed. It's okay. But put that back to like 15, 16 years ago when my son was that age.
He would have walloped his ass.
Backhand. Those backhand where parents they give you. They expect them. You just roll your mouth, and the slap will not come for one part. You haven't to receive that.
My mother. She would never need to slap me.
Finish the eye.
Yes, mommy. Go and cut that cane. Hey. And God
They will use you to use your hand to go and bring the cake to beat you. And then you still cover your mouth not to cry.
Then I'll fight my youngest sister or my older brother.
And they will still beat you.
It is me that they beat.
Yes.
And what is it? Don't you know she's your junior?
No, you
don't you know
point
she's your
your
senior?
finger. Now, sit down. Now you can't do this one. The backhand, Hey, God. I don't think you understand that. Amaka, the backhand will just come on. When you first of all feel the pain, you hear the slap, the pain never kicked in. And they give you like 10 seconds, and the pain kicks in. And then they'll say, if I hear pew,
My own, they'll tell me my life history. that your labor was the hardest labor, weekend stand. What did you tell me? I labored and I was in so much pain. Like now your head was so big.
I would have loved to be a fly on the wall.
Hello, do you know what I want? Do you know what I want my song? 2 years! 2 years! That is a song that I take breastfeeding. 2 years! You'll get, oh God. And then you know what you always say? Mom, give you the rest. I've had this all my life.
No, I don't have a favorite child. My youngest child is very annoying, but
alright, okay, in 30 seconds. I want to say that this was hilarious.
I have a favorite child. No, I love them differently. Like you said, I didn't have my last and oldest boy. I'm tired. I was tired of shouting at. I have 4 boys. 3. No, 2. Then the youngest one gave me a headache, but
it's alright.
It's
So
okay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I need 2 seconds.
no.
I don't have a favorite child. Like I said, again, they are going to blame my degrees for this. I gravitate. Let's flip it right. So please, you have to take
Flip
it.
the coin one more time.
You can flip it left or right, heads or tails. I'm still using gravitate.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your freaking
Thank
coin.
you. That was amazing.
Okay, guys. Well, some parents do. I think other children feel. I felt that I wasn't my mom favorite, and how my mom treated my younger one, who is her favorite. And I don't think it's fair, but it does happen. Yeah. But personally, I don't think I have a favorite. I just think I love the 5 of them differently. In a different, even though Amaka is rolling her eye. But guys, if you have your favorite child and you want to share with us, please feel free to do it. And if you have any topic that you want to share with us, please feel free to do it. And if you want to be part of this panel, because I think I need someone new in this panel. I'm tired of this too. Until next time, guys. Bye.